I noticed that the pour is weak. I wonder if it's time for me to leave. But I don't feel like being alone once again. I want some rest, the kind you only get next to someone else who sees the beautifulness. The doors are closing, but there's some of us still hoping for a chance to break a heart, even if it's just our own. Will no one take us by the hand and lead us to this cruel promised land? Oh, I'd like to swim with pretty eyes, but I'm choking on my own disguise. Why can't I be what someone needs tonight? I want some rest, the kind you only get next to someone else who sees the beautifulness. The doors are closing, but there's some of us still hoping for a chance to break a heart, even if it's just our own. Will no one take us by the hand and lead us to this cruel promised land? Oh, I don't understand. I don't got the moves, and I see too many some rest, the kind you only get next to someone else who sees the beautifulness. The doors are closing, but there's some of us still hoping for a chance to break a heart, even if it's just our own. Will no one take us by the hand and lead us to this cruel promised land? Oh. just that the poor is weak. I wonder if it's time for me to leave. But I don't feel like being alone once again. I want some rest, the kind you only get next to someone else who sees the beautifulness. The doors are closing, but there's some of us still hoping for a chance to break a heart, even if it's just our own. Will no one take us by the hand, lead us to this cruel promised land? Oh. I'd like to swim with pretty eyes, but I'm choking on my own. Dear sky.
All right. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space. Kinius here. I was all prepared to do more dogfight training tonight. I've been challenged to a dogfight by my German friends and instructors, and I know nothing about dogfighting. And so that's what I was planning on doing today and tonight. And I went and looked at the front page of YouTube, and one of the guys I follow was like, "Did you get the DUNE Ornithopter today?" I didn't know that was today. I haven't been paying attention. So it became a matter of stop the press. Stop the press. Go get it. It's free. And since I was 9 years old, I've been wanting to see one of these things, and they finally created one that's, you know, that looks good and supposedly very functional. New type of aerodynamic physics. I don't know. Pretty darn simple, but a lot of fun. Very challenging when I first started, and I think I averaged a C on every one of them. Some hard stuff. You're definitely gonna have to go through these a couple of times, but once you get the hang of it, I think you're gonna be in love. I really do. It is something else. And let's get to it, right? Jump into the tutorials. So I got an A on the first one because I did it a couple of times. A B, and then I think everything else from here on out is all C's. But hey, always room for improvement. All right, welcome to Arrakis. If you want to fly around the canyons and dunes of the planet, you have to learn the basics of the Ornithopter. Okay, today's lesson revolves around getting off the ground. That's good. Lesson objectives. With your instructor and radio contact, you'll learn how to take to the skies with the Ornithopter. At the end of this training, you will know how to manage the Ornithopter's wings. Know how to start up the engines. Understand the power and afterburner systems. Know how to get airborne quickly. All right, 2 buttons on here. Actually, there's a couple of buttons on here. There's the engine start and the wings fold open if you want to press the buttons here. This one above it is actually the battery switch, but I don't think they're messing with that. These over here control your wings and your afterburner. Okay, these gauges do work. I just haven't quite figured them out. I mean, we're used to this one, kind of like an inertial compass, but this one on the bottom, the is a speed indicator and an altitude indicator all in one. Over here, we kind of have our compass and a horizontal indicator. And then this one looks like it lines up with the landing pads, but I'm not really sure. I spent more time outside than inside. The faster you take off, the more efficient you'll be during races, it says. Do. Okay. I'm going to let this go through a couple of cycles just so that, you remember when at the beginning of Star Trek, the motion picture, Scotty takes Kirk on that little tour around the Enterprise. I'm gonna have a good look at this thing here for a second, from all the different angles. What a trip, you know? So yeah, I mean, in all the Dune productions up to this point, nobody's really been able to imagine one of these properly. Now, Microsoft said, yeah, it might be simple, but they developed a whole new type of flying with this thing, and that deep down behind it all, or you know, there's something to it. Okay, I think that's enough spinning around it.
Extreme environment requires pilots to master specific maneuvers. Today, you'll learn the fundamentals of the aircraft and how to take off. Wing management is critical to flight operations. Begin by unfolding them.
All right, up at the top it says joystick button number 9, or you can do it here on the console.
The first step is unfolding the wings.
Now, some of the buttons they didn't set up for you, and you might want to take some time to go through your buttons and set some things up. They set up a default Ornithopter profile, but a lot of the buttons that you're used to pushing aren't going to be mapped right. And so that's probably going to make you mad, a little bit mad right there. All right, none of the drone stuff is really set up properly, or it's all defaulted. And then they've got, oh, it's a mess. It's a mess. But let me go outside real quick. Okay. And I have set up a couple of the drone commands here. Okay. Joystick button number 9. Oh, let me go in here. Press it, then
you can see the wings unfolding. Now, start the engine to get the wings flapping and take to the skies.
that would be, I believe it's a left shift enter. I think you can use any enter. You can't do these commands from this view. And the external view that they give us,
Start the engine.
okay, that one's not bad. Normally it's been like this zoomed in one. Okay, shift enter.
Excellent. All systems are ready to go. Before taking off, let's take some time to see how the Ornithopter handles in the air. Increasing power generates lift, allowing the Ornithopter to rise off the ground. Pitching the nose down moves the Ornithopter forward, and pitching the nose up moves it backwards. Activating the afterburner is a great way to gain an extra speed boost when needed. Use it carefully though, you only have a limited supply. On Arrakis, you never know what to expect. You might want to save your afterburner for when you really need it. You're ready to lift off. Increase power to the max and get off the ground. As you're ascending, retract your landing gear and pitch your nose down. Activate the afterburner to accelerate. Get back to level flight and cross that canyon. Remember what you've learned anytime you need to pull off a fast takeoff on Arrakis. Congratulations, that was a smooth takeoff.
That's it. That's it for lesson A. The faster you do it, the better. Here are the criteria that they judge you on. Engine startup, deploy the wings and start the engine. Take off and get moving as quickly as possible. Cross the ravine as quickly as possible. You see that you're only going to be, that's it. That's all there is to it. So one of your buttons is your afterburner. Keep pressing it and keep pressing it and keep pressing it and keep pressing it. Just keep pressing that afterburner and haul butt across the ravine there. And that's the easiest of them all. It's going to start getting harder now. This took me quite some time. I was really timid. Actually, it's the third one that I was pretty timid on. Trying to nail a landing. Dive mode introduction. Now, for the most crucial maneuver of the ornithopter, the dive. This maneuver is both a great boost of speed and adrenaline. Lesson objectives. With your instructor and radio contact, you will learn the diving maneuver of the ornithopter. At the end of this training, you will be able to toggle the dive mode, have master the handling of a diving ornithopter, have master the timing of recovery, be able to perform a low-pass flight. I don't know why I'm doing it that way. It just seemed fun. Yeah, and give it a minute to spin around the camera. Spin the camera around. Actually, that's a really nice screenshot right there. Let me go over to Twitter real quick. Post that one. Do. Oh, crap. One moment, please. All right, finishing up, I wanted to get that screenshot over onto Twitter. Okay, here we go.
You've proven you can handle the basics, but to be among the fastest pilots on Arrakis, you need to master the dive. Diving trades altitude for speeds that would be impossible to reach in standard flight. When you reach the dive point, fold the wings to dive. As you approach the ground, on my mark, unfold the wings, then get back to level flight. Reach the edge of the cliff up ahead. Activate dive mode. Now dive down. Unfold your wings.
Well, that's just the waypoint.
Surge for a moment, but you pulled it off. Practicing a few more times would really help. Okay, now keep flying low. Maintain a low altitude. That maneuver is critical to become the fastest pilot in the desert. My first dive was rough too. You'll improve with practice.
Tell me about your homeworld, Usul. Oh, so I screwed up there. When I went over, I thought we were going to actually have to come in for a landing, and I slowed down, and let's see what they say about that one. They say, oh man, reach the crossing point with as much speed as possible. Perform a low pass staying under 1,000 feet. All right, let's try that again. Dive off the cliff, and did fine with that one. Reach the crossing point with as much speed as possible.
You've proven you can handle the basics, but to be among the fastest pilots on Arrakis, you need to master the dive. Diving trades altitude for speeds that would be impossible to reach in standard flight. When you reach the dive point, fold the wings to dive. As you approach the ground, on my mark, unfold the wings, then get back to level flight. Reach the edge of the cliff up ahead. Activate dive mode. Now dive down. Unfold your wings. Pull back on the handles. That was spot on. Okay, now keep flying low. That maneuver is critical to become the fastest pilot in the desert. You mastered the dive.
Okay. Ornithopter landing. Getting airborne is good. Knowing how to land is even better. You want a tougher challenge? Go to assistance options, piloting, and deactivate the auto power while braking assistance. Lesson objectives. With your instructor and radio contact, you will learn the landing maneuvers of the Ornithopter. At the end of this training, you will be able to land on the aimed landing spot, manage the landing gear, use the wing brake effectively, land the aircraft in a smooth and quick manner. Okay, you do have a landing gear in here in case you're a cockpit flyer. So down at the bottom, it shows your landing gear toggle. All right, in the center of the console there, you have your altimeter. On the upper half is a speed indicator. On the bottom half is an altimeter. I haven't figured out how to really think about the bottom one yet. The top one, it looks like as you increase in speed, you see there on the far left side, it's got like a white. You see a white rectangle. It's like a ribbon. And the faster you go, the white ribbon will start replacing. So like imagine the red ribbon is going to start spinning and the white ribbon is going to start taking over and extend further and further and further. It looks like the first mark might be 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 knots. Something like that. I don't know. But usually he's like, hold a speed of like whatever. And it's like 30 and it's right in here. Okay, yeah. So here we go. Landing. This is fun. Once you get used to it, it's going to be very... you might be a genius. And be like, oh, I get this. I totally get it. And that's nice. I didn't. And it took me a while. Really timid and trying not to be so timid. I blew up a lot.
You've proven you can take off with an ornithopter. Now let's practice landing one.
Okay, active pause is not set. You're going to want to set that. So let me go ahead and back in here, turn that back up and unpause.
We'll begin by maintaining an altitude of 1,300 feet. To land, use your wing brake to quickly reduce your speed and stabilize your aircraft. Faster speeds require longer braking distances. Anticipation is essential to avoid overshooting the landing pad. Now deploy the landing gear. On my mark, use your wing brake to reduce speed as you approach the landing pad.
That's the J key.
Speed is too high. Pitch the nose up to come to a complete stop. Finally, to ensure a smooth landing, return to a level attitude and apply the wing brake just before touching down. Now use the wing brake. Manage your speed with the wing brake to keep the landing pad centered.
Oh, coming in too shallow again. Ah.
Now that you can land an ornithopter, you've got all the basics to fly on Arrakis. You need more practice, but you're almost there.
A B. Uh-huh. All right, what do we do wrong? Touchdown as fast as possible. Yeah, I kind of messed that one up a little bit.
You've proven you can take off with an ornithopter. Now let's practice landing one. We'll begin by maintaining an altitude of 1,300 feet. To land, use your wing brake to quickly reduce your speed and stabilize your aircraft. Faster speeds require longer braking distances. Anticipation is essential to avoid overshooting. Now deploy the landing gear. On my mark, use your wing brake to reduce speed as you approach the landing pad. If your speed is too high, pitch the nose up to come to a complete stop. Finally, to ensure a smooth landing, return to a level attitude and now use the wing brake. Manage your speed with the wing brake to keep the landing pad centered.
Ah! I always cut it short. Ah, shoot. Yeah, that happens a lot. In the... Darn it, darn it, darn it.
You've proven you can take off with an ornithopter. Now let's practice landing one. We'll begin by maintaining an altitude of 1,300 feet. To land, use your wing brake to quickly reduce your speed and stabilize your aircraft. Faster speeds require longer braking distances. Anticipation is essential to avoid overshooting the... Now deploy the landing gear. On my mark, use your wing brake to reduce speed as you approach the landing pad. If your speed is too high, pitch the nose up to come to a complete stop. Finally, to ensure a smooth landing, return to a level attitude and apply the wing brake just before touching down. Now use the wing brake. Manage your speed with the wing brake to keep the landing pad centered.
Go! Oh, you dog. It is deceiving how big it is.
Now that you can land an ornithopter, you've got all the basics to fly on Arrakis. Good landings will come with practice. Keep trying and you'll improve.
Oh, I feel bad. Okay, one more time. I want to stick that.
You've proven you can take off with an ornithopter. Now let's practice landing one. We'll begin by maintaining an altitude of 1,300 feet. To land, use your wing brake to quickly reduce your speed and stabilize your aircraft. Faster speeds require longer braking distances. Anticipation is essential to avoid over. Now deploy the landing gear. On my mark, use your wing brake to reduce speed as you approach the landing pad. If your speed is too high, pitch the nose up to come to a complete stop. Finally, to ensure a smooth landing, return to a level attitude and apply the wing brake. Now use the wing brake. Manage your speed with the wing brake to keep the landing pad centered. Now that you can land an ornithopter, you've got all the basics to fly on Arrakis. You need more practice, but you're almost there.
Yeah, well, gotta be. So what do they want? Touchdown faster. And they want it to be more smooth. All right, it is 26 minutes after the hour, and at the 20-minute mark on my live streams and whatever DJ stuff we're doing, we like doing the smoke break at the 20-minute mark. And so do. I will put up my be right back sign. We're gonna listen to Arthur Yoria again. The song of the day is "Cruel Promised Land," and that kind of fits Dune. Dune is a cruel promised land.
By the hand, lead us to this cruel Someone needs tonight. I want some rest, the kind you only get next to someone else who sees the beautifulness. The doors are closing, but there's some of us still hoping for a chance to break a heart, even if it's just our own. Will no one take us by the hand and lead us to this cruel promised land? Oh, I don't understand. I don't got the moves, and I see too many some rest, the kind you only get next to someone else who sees the beautifulness. The doors are closing, but there's some of us still hoping for a chance to break a heart, even if it's just our own. Will no one take us by the hand and lead us to this cruel promised land? Oh.
It seems like it's a long track, and at 9 minutes, that is. But man, when you're trying to get screenshots posted and things done, and worth the track. Don't tell me Arthur has left Twitter now too. He vanishes. He just yeah, I don't see Arthur on Twitter at all anymore. Oh my gosh, I hope everything's all right. Okay, onward to the challenges. So there are 5 of these, and as you can see, I'm consistent. A lot of crashing. Welcome to the Touch and Go challenges. House Atreides needs elite pilots to deal with the many dangers of the desert. Demonstrate your ability to land and take off efficiently in Arrakis' harsh environment. For this first challenge, you will be facing the scorching desert of Arrakis Minor. Arrakis's is you shouldn't put another S after the apostrophe after the S. Arrakis Minor, right? Is that improper? ARRAKIS apostrophe S. when it ends in an S, you put the apostrophe and you don't add another S. Is that right, or am I wrong? A vast sea of dunes south of the Imperial Basin. Large environment and small terrain variations offer an opportunity to get acquainted with the ornithopter's capabilities. Practice your touch and go maneuvers to complete the challenge as fast as possible. Some of these times, these people are doing 150, 156, 154, 154. They're all really tight. 51, 54, 55, 56. Everybody's very, very tight. I don't think I'll be doing my absolute fastest flying right at the moment. Still getting used to it. But maybe tomorrow, maybe later. Can keep doing these as many times as you want to get your A's. They did a really fantastic job with this. Oh.
This challenge includes 3 landing pads. Don't forget to use the wing brake when landing and the afterburner on takeoff.
Okay, I've got to stop right there. I forgot something. Okay. If you're just setting up and you're going and you hit this mission right here, it's going to put that 3, 2, 1, go on the screen. And for some people, that go does not go away, and it fills up the entire center of your screen. You just see a big, and then it's like all the animations stacked on top of each other. So you just got this big jumble of white stuff filling up your entire view. Okay, and it's driving people mad. Okay, what you need to do, hit escape. Go to general options. Go to accessibility. In accessibility, you have menu animations. Turn this on. Can't remember it? Just look up animations. Animations, whatever. I think there's only one thing in all the menus that says animations. And that is it. When it's off, let's see if I can show it. Let me restart. Let me put it off. Show you what's happening to people. Three, two, a 1, and a go. Right?
Don't forget to use the wing brake when landing and the afterburner on takeoff.
Okay, so yeah, that's no fun. And yeah, unless you know about that feature, you're not going to get it. Okay, so again, escape, general options, accessibility, menu animations, on, fly and save, go back, restart.
This challenge includes 3 landing pads. Don't forget to use the wing brake when landing and the afterburner on takeoff.
I did it again. Oh, and Ghost shows up and he's whooping my ass already. Oh, I botched it. I gotta stop coming in so shallow. Did it again. Egads. Yep, dead. I thought your brakes might work in glide mode, but obviously not. Typical. Just need to calm the hell down. I'm gonna skip this real quick. Actually, since we've done so poorly, I'll do it again. What do we got here? What? They hit it? I want to get a snapshot of that. Huh. You can't come close to it or you just blow up. Alright, well, I'll try to get closer to it. Sorry. I really want to get a screenshot. That's it. Yeah, let's see what we can do with a little bit more. Huh. Got it. Okay. Let's try to do better on this next one. Sure to botch that. 45 minutes after the hour. Broadcasting from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Hey, do you need another subscriber? Don't we all? Come into my chat room, say hello, leave a hi, leave a period, type you suck, whatever. It doesn't matter. As long as you go into the chat room and make your presence known. All I have to do then is just click on your name and I get an option to go to channel. And quickly pull up your page and hit subscribe.
There are a couple of harvesters here. This area is probably rich in spice.
God damn it, Ghost beat me down.
Manage your afterburner more carefully. Use it mainly during takeoffs for better acceleration.
But I beat Ghost? Really? They don't tell me what my score. 233.57. All right, well, we'll just move on. Try to do better next time. Race to Arakim. Become familiar with the Ornithopter's flight capabilities in this challenge across the Imperial Basin. Enclosed within the shield wall, the landscape is defined by boulders, geological formations, and winding topography. The flight concludes with a scenic view of the city of Arakim. Flying through this challenging terrain presents a great opportunity to improve your piloting skills by practicing successive turns. Top score 103.779. Look at, he's left everybody behind. 201.
You'll soon be able to observe the city of Arakim and the shield wall surrounding it.
Oh, man. Of course.
On to the next landing pad.
Oh. Was hoping I could catch him by building up some speed. Go low. Oh, little heart. Whoa. Oh. Shoot. Overflew it. No, don't flip off. Don't flip over. I'm stuck. Oh, and then I stalled out, lost all my energy. There we go.
Using the wing brake isn't as easy as it looks. You'll need
154.68. Another seat. This race begins at the top of the shield wall. The massive plateau that encloses the city of Arrakis and protects them from Coriolis storms. You'll learn the dive maneuver, an essential skill for pilots on Arrakis along the steep terrain and tremendous altitude variations of the shield wall. By trading altitude for speed, you'll push the Ornithopter to its optimum performance.
Use the dive mode and afterburner to drop down as fast as possible along the cliffs.
Come on, go. Go, go, go. Wrong key. Wrong key. Dang it. Oh well. The more practice, the better.
That was a solid attempt. Some more practice with the wing brake will dramatically improve your accuracy.
I agree, Captain. Fly inside some of Arrakis' narrowest canyons in this challenge, located near the false wall east. The rough terrain paired with the winding path offers a true piloting test. Strike a balance between slower maneuvering speeds and afterburner-powered sprints to complete it as quickly as possible.
Along the false wall east lies a sinuous canyon which offers very little space to maneuver. Be careful with your afterburner there.
Okay, what's going on? Overshot it. And am I in the window? I'm not hearing my brake thing. There we go. If you accidentally click out of the window, your controls won't work. Yeah. Yeah, don't do it there. Final checkpoint. Oh, I clicked out of the window again. I'm not sure what happened there.
Manage your afterburner more carefully. Use it mainly during takeoffs for better acceleration.
Another seat. Okay, now this one is tricky, and the first time going through it, I died and died and died and died. So I really recommend taking this one slow. You can't miss it because this is the one that's kind of like dark and purpley, hazy. The Red Chasm, the Canyon Rush, one of the fiercest environments on Arrakis, and serves as the ultimate flight challenge for ornithopter pilots. Located just outside the shield wall, known for its narrow canyons and multiple caverns, this race is extremely technical due to its numerous sharp turns and constricted slot canyons. Remain focused and manage your speed with precision. This one is tough.
The Fremen call this place the Red Chasm. Its large caves run deep under the shield wall.
I'm in the wrong window. Damn it. Oh well. I've lost it now, too far behind him. All right. This curve here is deadly. You might want to even go higher. It looks like you've got more space here. Nope. I guess not. Okay. You've got to climb.
Stay focused. It's not over yet.
Oh, yeah. Not the best view. Using the wing brake isn't as easy as it looks. You'll need a bit more practice to get it just right. I haven't been able to beat this one yet. Yeah, I haven't been able to beat this one yet. During a recon flight with your instructor Owen Karen, an engine malfunction forces him to perform an emergency landing in the desert. Fly to his rescue as fast as possible before he gets caught by the approaching Borealis storm. They know approximately where he's at, but you've got to land really close to him, and then escaping the storm is, you'll see, horrible. I have a problem. I've lost the engines. I'm gonna make an emergency landing. The storm is getting close. I need immediate extraction. I'm northwest of your position. I'm in the wrong window. No, I'm not gonna make this one. Nope, 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 we're dead. Nope, nope, nope.
I'm in. Our best chance is the botanical station. It's on the other side of these mountains. Let's move. The storm is closing in on us. It's getting too close. Faster! Faster!
Oh shit. Yeah, and they hit a rock.
I have a problem. I've lost the engines. I'm gonna make an emergency landing. The storm is getting close. I need immediate extraction. I'm northwest of your position. Land as close to the wreck as possible. Every second counts.
Come on. Where'd he go?
I'm in. Our best chance is the botanical station. It's on the other side of these mountains. Let's move. The storm is closing in on us.
So I went the wrong way. Great. So you can't go that way.
I have a problem. I've lost the engines. I'm gonna make an emergency landing. The storm is getting close. I need immediate extraction. I'm northwest of your position. Land as close to the wreck as possible. Every second counts.
Oh no. No, no. Oh no, just spinning. I hit some of the wreckage, I guess. That's too bad. That was probably our best yet.
I have a problem. I've lost the engines. I'm gonna make an emergency landing. The storm is getting close. I need immediate extraction. I'm northwest of your position. Land as close to the wreck as possible. Every second counts.
Son of a gun. All right, one more time, and then I will leave it there as a cliffhanger. Will I get it or won't I? Will you get it? Will you succeed where I have failed? I believe in you. I believe you can fly. I believe you can touch the sky.
Problem. I've lost the engines. I'm gonna make an emergency landing. The storm is getting close. I need immediate extraction. I'm northwest of your position. Land as close to the wreck as possible. Every second counts. I'm in. Our best chance is the botanical station. It's on the other side of these mountains. Let's move. The storm is closing in on us. It's getting too close. Faster! Faster! Move! Move!
Shoot. Well, I didn't do it. And there you have it. Those are the training missions and the challenges of the free DLC for Microsoft Flight Simulator, the Dune DLC. So that's what you got ahead of you. I think you're gonna love it. Coming in for landings like that and kicking that break in, you feel like I mean, I know you're a dragonfly, but you really feel like a bird of prey. So I hope you do better than I do. And I believe you. I believe in you. I think you will. So tomorrow, probably some more of this. And again, I've been challenged to a dog fight, and I don't know anything about dog fighting, so I've been cram coursing like a college course, just with my head down. I've got a notebook halfway filled already, and I've just been grinding and grinding and grinding in DCS world to be prepared for this dog fight against some German fellas, my friends, and sometimes instructors. So probably we'll be doing some of that tomorrow at for the 1 p.m. live stream, and then maybe some more of this and some more of that tomorrow night as well. So, my dear friends, thank you for tuning in. I will play us out with the song I played us in with. Today's song of the day is that's not the one we want. Of course. Can we go back, please? Do. Hey! Speaking of my German friend and instructor, he just stopped in the chat room. I'm sorry, I'm on my way out. Yeah, that was all I'm gonna do. I'm bushed. I pulled an all-nighter last night, getting ready for more dogfighting today, and then again, as I told you earlier, then they surprised us. Maybe it wasn't a surprise. Maybe this was the release date, and I just haven't paid any attention. Either way, it was a mad scramble to get this done, but I am so pooped, and I need some sleep before tomorrow. I'm sure you can appreciate that with the busy schedule that you have too, Henning. So I will see you tomorrow for the 1 p.m. Everybody else, thank you. Please like and subscribe. And I will return the favor ASAP. Have a great night, and here is Cruel Promised Land, playing us out by Arthur Yoria. Yes, you can play. Yes. Hello. Aha. Jeez.
Feel like being alone once again. I want some rest, the kind you only get next to someone else who sees the beautifulness. The doors are closing, but there's some of us still hoping for a chance to break a heart, even if it's just our own. Will no one take us by the hand, lead us to this cruel promised land? Oh, I'd like to swim with pretty eyes, but I'm choking on my own disguise. Why can't I be what someone needs tonight? I want some rest, the kind you only get next to someone else who sees the beautifulness. The doors are closing, but there's some of us still hoping for a next to someone else.